Hey, Elle, what number is this?
7A.
What number is this, Chip?
7A.
Okay, I'm sure.
It's okay,
Sure.
man. I'm short. You know what it
Don't
is.
get excited.
Okay, no, I mean, like, don't get excited, man. It's because I'm short, I know.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's go. Let's go, people.
Rotate the set. You're here.
So are we.
We're here for you and us because we like what we're doing.
We do. We actually do.
We're having fun. This is a
we get
fun
stopped in
endeavor.
public all the time.
Who are these women? Are you guys mod women? Because this is a modcast.
We got it. We got it.
Welcome to the podcast, modcast, whatever this is.
Yes, and we would like you to like, subscribe, and hit that notification.
Could I have the cowbell, please?
I'm trying to do it quietly.
I'm gonna need more cowbell.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
You are. And people, guess what? If we're so confusing, and we know we are because we're not normal, we do have a cheat sheet episode, which we will put the link below in case you don't understand some of our oddities and some of the things that we do, like the cowbell. So please watch it. It is a fun episode.
Yes.
But we also have another fun episode.
Yes, this one is a doozy. I got to tell you. Yep. So let me just give you a little teaser, for lack of a better word. 2 outsiders. Ooh, 2 royal rebels. Oh, 1 executed. 1 Netflixing her way into history or oblivion.
We don't know. Not yet.
Who could it be now?
I don't know. So executed. How was that person executed, Elle?
Off with her head.
Beheaded?
Beheaded.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about the infamous
Anne
Boleyn
versus the also infamous
Meghan Markle.
And this is a royal outsider comparison. Yep. Get your popcorn out. This is going to be good. Giddy up. So let's start by talking about entering royalty as an outsider. How did Anne enter the royal life?
Well, she was a product of her family. They wanted her to get with King Henry VIII.
Yes.
Henry VIII. Let's remember that name.
Yeah.
Henry VIII was married to his brother's widow. And Anne, when they were getting married and when Henry was younger, Anne was sent away to be a lady in waiting for somebody in France. I forget who. I don't know. I apologize. I'm sure it's in a book somewhere.
We read.
But Anne learned how to speak French. She learned manners. She learned how to be a lady. She was educated.
She fit right in the royal court.
So they thought, let's bring her back. Let's introduce her to the then married Henry and see if he takes a liking to her. Because it doesn't really matter if you're already married. You can still apparently keep looking.
And then they eventually got married. And
after he divorced the first wife, which took a little bit of political upheaval. Yes. It was upheaval, but we will get into that. But they did get married because she wooed him
beyond wooing.
She was the first succubus a written form. I don't know. I'm just joking about that, but she was definitely a succubus. She wooed Henry. She was everything he wanted in the bedroom, out of the bedroom, friend, lover,
in the court. Yep.
She was it.
She was he thought he was looking for.
She love bombed him.
She love bomb. Ooh, who else love bomb?
Okay, go ahead.
And speaking of that leads right into Meghan Markle.
So Harry, what was his birth name?
Henry. Ooh. Hey now, a comparison.
Okay. Yeah. So Meghan Markle.
American.
She already practiced being married.
Oh my gosh. Twice
because she was married.
Once definitely, one is under scrutiny, but one is definite.
And she practiced wooing Henry number 2. H. So and Anne Boleyn, we found out for a fact, called King Henry VIII. Okay, there you go. So Meghan Markle wanted to be royal, just like Anne Boleyn wanted to be royal. So
But she was also an outsider, like Anne Boleyn.
she
was
wasn't.
American,
Yep.
an actress. She was, oh my gosh, biracial in her mind. She was a divorcee. And this was a complete break from tradition for the royals.
Exactly. I mean, marrying somebody. I mean, actually, Catherine may have been the first. Well, Diana.
Yeah,
Well, Diana
Diana
was a lady, but Catherine was really not
She was
a
a
royal.
commoner. Yep.
She was a wealthy, educated commoner, but it's
Oh my
okay. It's
gosh.
okay.
Yep.
But
You're right
yeah.
about that. I didn't think about that.
Okay, I'm trying.
So
Keep
how do
doing
we
this.
compare them? Both of them experienced negative feedback.
When they first entered at first?
Yep.
Yes, and they had to prove themselves.
Yep. But Anne had to endure court whisperings, and then Meghan had to endure tweeting and social media posts. Um, the world was fascinated by both of them.
I think women wanted, back in the day of Henry VIII, I think women wanted to be her. They admired her. She was beautiful. She wasn't like 15 like we thought she was. She was actually 30ish.
28, yeah.
Yes, she's very close to 30. So she was not an innocent little
Ingenuine.
ingenuine.
We will find out what that word is
and how to pronounce it. But she wasn't that. But like again, if she had all that study and all that education, you couldn't be so young and everything.
No.
And she handled herself quite well.
You had to gain that experience.
And Meghan claimed to be part of the UN and studied in Argentina and studied in Spain and studied. Yeah, I'm just going to keep my fingers up this entire podcast. But yeah, they were both educated and they both thought they had what it took to be royal women. And let's just face it, beauty was part of it. How you held yourself. Meghan, I can't tell because I wasn't alive with Anne Boleyn, believe it or not. But Meghan does have great posture. She does know how to stand. She does know how to speak eloquently, unlike Miss Philadelphia over here.
Miss Monaco.
I'm not from Monaco, am I?
No, you're Delco. Oh,
No, I'm Philly.
No, Philly. Philadelphia.
Hello,
born
Philly.
And raised.
I'm sorry, people. I'm not from Delco. But I'm just telling you, like Meghan Markle, like even though it's all completely word salad, she speaks very eloquently.
Yeah.
Elle, you have to admit that.
Yeah, and she's good on camera. Yeah, even though she always looks for the camera wherever she is. But she does perform. She does have good camera presence.
100%. Okay.
So now that brings us to public scrutiny and media attention. Tell me about Anne.
Well, Anne, while she was wooing King Henry, there was talk like, well, he's married. He can't divorce Anne, the first Anne, because then it's a break in the church. He needs permission from the Pope to do that. There was a lot of talking, and then she was kind of like a seductress. After she had a plan. So, and after they got married, she was kind of unscrupulous. She did bear one child. It was a female, a little girl, Queen Elizabeth. But then she was trying to have another child. They needed a male heir. And she was doing some unscrupulous things. And then she was talking behind the king's back, and eventually it was treason.
There were a lot of rumors about her floating around the court, a lot of gossip. And did she have a politically motivated agenda, or was it her own personal agenda?
I think to be the queen was her personal agenda. I'm a queen. I'm a princess. That's as far as I'm taking it. I think her family wanted her to be queen to reign over the people. Like, I think hers was a little more superficial, personally, but the family had great
Political motivation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So then comes Meghan. She's got the tabloids, the paparazzi, but then she's got social media trolls, and they may be some of her own trolls. And there's relentless global attention on Meghan.
Well, we thought she had a political agenda. I actually thought she was going to try to run for governor of California. Like, this is at the very beginning. Like, oh, okay.
I thought that too.
And then eventually president. When really she just wanted to be president as ever.
How's that working out for you, Megan?
She said she visited other countries and she was a representative of goodwill.
She painted herself as a humanitarian. I don't see 1 ounce of humanitarian sweat off that girl.
I mean, she went to Nigeria and made a big fool out of herself because Henry got the necklace first.
But
It's
she
mine.
wanted it.
It's mine. It's mine.
Me.
Put it on.
Look at me.
Okay, now I have to take it off because it was whatever. And then she goes to Nigeria, Colombia.
Oh my gosh.
Why? And then she went to Texas, and then she did the walk among the ruins in LA. Yeah, I don't know what she's trying to do.
She's still trying to be a royal. You left the royal life.
Stop.
Yeah.
She quit her job. When you quit working at Macy's, you no longer work at Macy's
anymore. Yep, you go in there and shop, and that's it, and then you end it.
So what was her agenda then?
It was because she still thinks that she's a royal. In her own mixed up mind, she thinks she is still a royal, and she clings to that Duchess title like it's her life preserver.
I was going to say, yeah. I was going to say the same thing. God,
giddy up.
We are not the same person. Go ahead.
So Anne was scrutinized in court, and Meghan is scrutinized
in a court of public opinion.
Whoa. Mind blown.
I know. Well,
good job, Ella.
Thank you. Court of public opinion. Yep. So, but she's doing it all to herself. And you know what? I think Anne Boleyn also did to herself. If she was meek and mild and stayed in line, Anne Boleyn, she would have not been scrutinized the way she was scrutinized. Mm-hmm. Just an FYI. So parallel.
Yep. It's amazing when you actually sit and look at this and like break it down. So both of them posed a threat to the status quo of royal life.
Yes.
Anne, this is big. Anne's marriage caused England's break with the Catholic Church.
So now it's Protestant and Catholic.
That is
like that's like the Revolutionary War.
Whoa.
I read.
We are going deep here.
I know.
Also, so her marriage to Henry changed the nation's religion and the nation's politics.
Henry was seen differently by his peers, meaning other rulers outside the kingdom, his internal staff, his advisors. Yeah, she really she did a number on him. And Meghan thinks she's just so unique. She's just repeating history. What's the phrase? History repeats itself.
Yep, as we are discovering right now. So Meghan, her entry into royal life, it was challenging the royal norms about race, media control, media presence, and the modern celebrity culture.
Yes. I mean, so here's the thing. Queen Elizabeth, they realized they had to modernize. I think William also realized it and told Charles, like, we got to modernize a little bit because, we're going to be antiques if we don't do it.
But at the same time, tradition is part of why the royal family is still holding on today, and they're in power.
Modernization, if I said it correctly or not.
Yes, you did.
Okay. It's not the same as breaking tradition.
Yeah. Oh, good point there, LL.
Because as Meghan said, rude and racist are not the same thing.
Rude and racist are not the same.
She did say that. Just because, tradition is really strong, whether it's a family tradition or a national tradition. Oh, let's just get rid of 4th of July. It's a tradition. We're not going to get rid of it. If someone came over and told us from another country, you guys should get rid of 4th of July, this country would be up in arms. She went over and like, no, I'm going to change what you're doing over there for thousands of years. Okay, get on Instagram, Queen Elizabeth. That's not breaking all their traditions, all the rules. The reason why they are where they are at this time is because of all the wars and all the rulers and all the predecessors and everything they went through. She's like, well, let's forget all that. And I don't want to wear pantyhose. But
so one broke the church. One broke a church for love and political gain.
And we all know religion was very important back in that day. Very important.
And what did Meghan try to break?
Well, she tried to break the family.
For what?
Fame,
Netflix deal?
as ever, wine,
Being Hollywood
spread,
royalty?
spread,
Dread.
dread spread.
It's amazing. I just don't know what she was thinking. Especially as she had so much going on for her when she entered the royal family.
The fact that they said everybody is racist. You know what I said? And I thought
That bothers me.
I thought King Charles was at Doria's side during the entire ceremony. I thought they were so nice. I did think it was weird that none of her friends showed up.
None of
she
her
wanted to-
family. The only member of her family was Doria.
Who looked very lovely in that green coat with the flowers. I thought she looked very lovely.
But it was bizarre. You don't have any friends? You don't have, the only person from your family is your mother? No, that concerned me right off the bat. That was a red flag, and that was waving in the wind for me.
And I'm sorry, like, if you're going to be a princess, like the dress, like have a better dress. Like,
Please.
like, I mean, Catherine's dress. It fit her body. It made her look.
Oh my gosh, she just looks
regal.
stunning.
Yeah. Okay.
Regal, beautiful.
Yeah,
that's a whole other show.
That's exactly.
Which, let's go into a public persona versus reality. How is Anne depicted?
Well, she was always a little conniving. I think she was a smarty pants and smart. She had that, and she wanted to woo Henry. Like, so she was a succubus because even though he was married, she still went after him, like, and publicly went after him. And so the people were not thrilled with her from the get go. Then, when he had a divorce and Catherine, his first wife, Catherine of Aragon, pull that one out.
Nice.
The separation of church and state. Well, that's huge. Then people didn't like her because of that. And then after they were married, and she didn't give him a son, so people didn't like her because of that. And then she had to figure out how to get another heir after she miscarried his son with her. And she was conniving. She was meeting people behind walls, whispering.
She was ambitious and manipulative, conniving.
And it wasn't ambitious like, oh, okay, I'm going to make sure everybody is fed in my kingdom. Because that's ambitious. Like, if you want to make a plan and make sure nobody starves to death, that's ambitious. Her ambition was for notoriety and fame.
And now let's talk about Meghan. Oh my gosh. She curated her public image, her social media image. She made it look like she was an activist, humanitarian. She was a celebrity. She thought she was a royal expert. Not even close. It's amazing how much she curated her image, her social media image.
For an actress, please don't cross your legs at the knees. Like, if you're in a movie and they say, okay, you're playing a princess, you have to cross your legs at the ankles. You have to act like this. You have to walk behind. She can't take cues, obviously.
Oh my God.
Which is why she does not have an Emmy and or Oscar.
How did she survive 7
years on Suits?
Yeah, she was not a
7
main character.
seasons.
She was a secondary character, but I don't understand it. Especially just watching her, she cannot take direction at all. It's her way or the highway, just watching from what I've seen.
And we were talking about this earlier, and we said, okay, you move in, you're living in another country. So that's a whole mind bend right there. You're living with another family. That's another mind bend. Okay, now you have to be royal. Mind bend. If you make minor mistakes, such as crossing your legs at the knees after you've been doing it for 17,000 years that you've been doing it, and you forget to cross your legs at the ankles, that's forgivable. That's forgivable.
Yep, I agree.
You ignoring the queen when she tells you to come visit her,
that's unforgivable.
That's unforgivable. Like, she has 100 years of being an American. Of course, it's going to be hard for her to break out of that. Of course. But then she's an actress. So couldn't she do that? I don't know.
So Anne's public persona was a mix of myth and politics. while Meghan's is a mix of her own myth, her own ego,
Eager
ego,
her eager ego.
eager ego. Oh, nicely done, LL. Good spin. And now we
Webster.
have a
It's all
bunch of
Webster.
Netflix trailers to remember her by.
It's like, I mean, so all right. Let's just look at Gwyneth Paltrow real fast.
Okay.
She is an acclaimed actress. She got her Academy Award. Okay, and now she's doing
For Side by Side by
Shakespeare in Love.
Shakespeare in Love. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Cut. Okay, so but she's doing Goop. So she's running the company. So she's not pap walking or showing up at every baseball game or showing up here and there, showing up because she's working at Goop.
Mm-hmm.
She's also she did raise her 2 children, and we saw them. And the other thing is, she's producing things with Goop, but she's working hard to make Goop successful. Is Goop successful? Some weeks and months it is, some weeks and months it isn't. She has taken her people have made cracks at her. People have said her product is good, but that's what she's doing. And she's been doing it for years. Whether you like her or not, she's been working hard at it, whether you like her or not. Meghan is like, I'm going to make a banana. Okay, let's go get the SKU and the fix numbers and
And
the
now I'm gonna make dog biscuits. Yay!
oh no,
And a
now,
candle.
no,
Yay!
now I'm going to make a pen.
Woo,
Now I'm going
look
to
at
do this.
me. No.
And like she works in that industry for what 6-7 hours, and then
An
she's
hour
upset.
a week.
Oh my God. Like she's spread too thin. She's spread like how is she doing
There's
everything?
no focus
with
on one or two.
There's no way a
areas.
human being can do that. But like, does she have ADD?
She must.
And I'm not
She's
making fun of
all
people
over
with
the
ADD.
place. It is. Yep. It is real. People do have it. We don't know what Meghan's
And why
issue
do
is.
people just keep giving her money to do?
Don't understand it.
Is she a tax write-off for them?
Oh, it must be. I have no idea.
Ladies and
But we
gentlemen,
digress. So now let's go into personal agency and autonomy. Was Anne autonomous in the court?
I think she was at the beginning. She didn't listen to people before she married Henry. Like, watch your way, girl. You need to slow it down. You're being way too obvious. And some people did admire her for her bravado. Like, I'm gonna get this king, da da da. And even if she didn't love Henry, she wanted to be his wife, and that was her goal. And I think she wanted to remain his wife.
Do you think she knew enough about the political games that were going on in court?
I think she knew a little bit because of her family and the family that she came from. Dear heaven, again, I don't ever want to live there because like people change. You blink your eye, this. I don't think she knew how diabolical it is once you're in the inner
Cutthroat,
chambers.
Yep,
Yes.
exactly.
That's what I think.
So now Meghan was given more autonomy when she entered royal life. Why do you think that was?
Because they wanted. Well, now we're learning more and more. Harry's like a little Andrew. The Queen loves the children that need the most love.
You're right about that. Wow.
And mothers, the problem children
Get the most love.
get the most love because you just want to fix them. Yeah, they wanted Harry to be happy, and what Meghan wants, Meghan gets.
So
That was a
Harry
quote.
thought Meghan was going to make him happy. But what surprises me is people told him to slow down, Harry. He could not. He thought he was going to enter into this fiefdom with Meghan Markle. Oh,
But we are going to give him. I am going to say, if I told you Bruce sucked, would you believe me or would you continue to date him? I would probably not listen to you at first, and that's why we have divorce. Because not that you're divorcing Bruce because they're together, but like when you're like, are you sure you like? How do you say that to your friend without your friend spitting in your face and you remaining friends? Now, William said it, and I understand brotherly jealousy.
But then also other people said
All
it
his
to him.
friends,
All of
and
his
I'm
friends,
wondering.
and where he is in California right now. Where are his friends? Where's his family? Where's her family? If you're looking at the bigger picture, does he start to think like, I'm isolating she is isolating him in California. And that concerns me because she doesn't have any contact with her family, and now he doesn't have any contact with his family.
It's so hard, Elle, because she love bombed him
Completely.
and I don't think anybody blames Harry for being love bombed because it's all psychological, Gabe, and we're all victims of it. I've been love bombed. You've been
I've been
love
love
bombed.
bombed.
I've been liked bombed. But but okay. So then she's there for him every bit of the way because Harry apparently needed handling, and I think the handlers were sort of relegated to the side.
And she has become his handler.
And he like, she must love me. She must love me. She is doing everything. When I say everything, I mean everything.
If you just watch so many times, she is pushing him, touching him, guiding him,
loving him,
loving him. Oh my gosh, she is his handler.
And she accepted him unconditionally. Of course, he's going to fall in love with her. And then when someone from the outside says, "Yeah," he goes, "Oh my gosh, no!" She thinks everything I say is great, and everything I do is great, and I am great. Of course, who does not want that as a human being? Even King Henry wanted that from Anne Boleyn. Even so, end of that story.
So to tie that up, Anne played chess with her life.
Meghan's playing checkers.
She's playing checkers in a Zoom meeting and trying to get an Instagram post about it.
She has so many checkers on these in the air, and she
doesn't even know what game she's playing.
Oh, is it sorry? Is it risk? I don't know, but she has so many things going, and she's losing track of what she's doing and how she's handling it, and she's losing her power. Something just happened this past week where I think more people are like, "Oh, she's bizarre,"
questioning what she's doing and why she's doing it, and what is her game plan, because obviously her game plan isn't working.
It isn't working.
So now let's talk about some of the consequences.
Well,
oh my gosh, executed at age 35.
Beheaded. Divorce, beheaded, survived. Divorce, beheaded, I lied. Divorce, beheaded, died. Divorce, beheaded, survived. That's how you know which wife you're talking about, sort of, with King Henry VIII. And she was number 2, and she was beheaded because of treason. And I will not get into this because I don't want this video to come down.
Yep.
But you can look it up. It is absolutely fascinating.
It is fascinating.
I actually was cleaning my house and I found the book of King Henry. It was a smaller book, and about all his wives. And I read it. I'm like, and I read about Anne Boleyn. I haven't read the book in like 3 years. I'm like, oh my God, this could have been titled Meghan Markle. Called her. I said, can we do an episode on this?
Yes, most definitely.
Because we're Anglophiles.
This is brilliant.
We're Anglophiles.
So Anne's legacy is one of scandal and martyrdom, but she also is the mother of Elizabeth I.
So obviously Elizabeth I has half of her DNA and half of King Henry's DNA. So her product, boy, she could have been one wonderful ruler. She got Henry in nefarious ways. But if she cleaned up her act a little bit and Henry was a little more saner.
But it was also the heir was such an important thing, and she could not provide that.
I know.
So sad.
It was sad, but I'm just like, but she could have been a really good queen if she used her powers for good and not evil.
Not evil. Whoa. And that brings us to Meghan, who
for stupid.
Oh my gosh. She faces public criticism, social backlash. But she retains wealth, freedom, and she has a global platform, although that's diminishing, but she still has a global platform. What is she doing with it?
Nada. That's Spanish for nothing.
She just keeps trying different ventures and never fully embracing those ventures. It's just everything's half baked.
Exactly. And like, people just say, okay, here's $1 million.
I don't understand it. How does
Look
she
at
get
us.
these
We're
backers?
still here and we're working hard, and we don't get any backers
Yep,
yet.
we're here.
We're here,
We're
but
working
like,
on it.
oh, I'm gonna do lemonade, and like, I'm gonna talk about women who started their own businesses, and this one was like, well, back in the day. Oh, I don't want to hear about back in the day. I want to hear how you handle all your negative comments. Well, Megan, we know how you handle yours.
Oh my gosh.
Turn it off.
Yep.
Like I did want to hear about how this woman, because she was a female in the male category, and how she, overcame that. No, Megan didn't want to know that, because I want to know how you get mentally strong to face the demons that are going to come.
Because with Meghan, it's not about hearing what the other person has to say. It's about expressing what Meghan wants people to know. And it's all about Meghan. Everything is all about Meghan. And if you look at that and sit back and see that, it doesn't, nothing that the other person has to say is more important than Meghan. Oh, it bothers me so much.
It does. Me as well.
So Anne lost her head.
Megan lost her Netflix deal. She lost Lemonada.
Now, which brings us to
Macaroni
the legacies.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
Go ahead.
That is a mouthful. Historical perception and the legacies of both women. Anne's legacy is tragic, ambition, one of ambition. She's a pivotal figure in English history.
She didn't go down as queen. Like when people think of her, they think of her getting beheaded at the Tower of London. They think of her as wooing over King Henry VIII when he was already married. Like they don't even say about her that she's the mother of Queen Elizabeth. They know it, but like that's her only legacy. And I mean, she gave birth. Like you give birth to, but she could have been I think she could have been a wonderful leader. But she wasn't.
And then you have her family thrown in there too, which they were playing a very political and aspiring to be higher in the royal court. And then now it brings us to Meghan's.
Her legacy is so stained. Like,
and she's so polarizing. But now I think people are realizing
she's the one that sucked away from the the royal family, the holy royal family. She broke up the family. She divided a nation. She has nothing.
No.
What positive? Like it, and you know what? And we all well know right now, Harry. H. He's not in love with her anymore. No, so there's not even that. Even if she was the worst woman, he was still in love with her. But he's not even that. She has no. She just has a trail of markling everything.
Oh my God.
She just markled everything.
She's completely an opportunist.
Yep.
And her opportunities are starting to dwindle.
People wise up.
Anne's legacy has grown over centuries. Meghan's is still being written, and is currently. We got to check her branding, so we'll find out where her branding is.
Well, whatever it is today, it won't be the same tomorrow.
No. Now, finally, let's talk about their children. So, Anne, we talked about Queen Elizabeth I.
So she had a child.
One surviving child.
Which she needed a child so that Henry would stay married to her and make it more of a legitimate marriage. Once you have a child, it's a legitimate marriage. Please think about the future that we're going to talk about. She wanted an heir, so she tried again. So 2 children will definitely seal her into that King Henry's world. I just think it's really funny that Catherine and William had a boy, and Meghan and Harry had a boy. Then Catherine and William had a girl. Then Harry and Meghan had a girl. Okay, Harry had a boy. Then there was a girl. Because we don't know, because nobody is releasing the information.
No.
Which is also, like, how's this kid going to get a driver's license? How are either of them going to get a driver's license or join the Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts? Well, like, seriously?
Are they allowed out of the house without having a paparazzi behind the back shot.
Are we going to talk about the baseball game?
Sure.
Okay. Do you think, Elle, the
Balenciaga.
issue, the Paris Drive,
Ugh.
all that would have been erased.
Cringe.
All that would have been erased if they showed up to that baseball game with
Archie, Murchie, whatever.
Archie. We'll say Archie because
Yeah.
we will show love to that child that nobody else does.
Sorry.
No.
Strike that.
No.
But yeah, Archie. His name is Archie. Why? Put Archie
Between
take
the
him to
two
a
of
baseball
you.
game.
That
sit
Dodgers
down,
game.
Show him an entertaining evening watching baseball, an American pastime.
The cameras would love it.
Yeah,
America would love it.
Where was Archie?
Your naysayers would have like we would have been like, oh my gosh, they did the right thing. They took us. They could have even taken freaking Lily, but like whatever. But Archie would have loved the game. Nobody would have complained if he got the front row seat between his parents behind in front of Magic Johnson and Andy Koufax. Like that would
Sandy.
What did I say?
Andy.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right because you've seen me butcher every word.
But like, imagine the PR positivity that would have happened with that one move.
And the love for the child.
Show us that you're a nurturing mother. Put his jacket on. Take his jacket off. Buy him
Give
something
him a
to
hot
drink.
dog. You ate those hot dogs. He would have loved to
Have Harry take him to
popcorn.
the bathroom. I mean,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
show us that you're
Get him
real.
a hat.
That
Harry, don't wear the Blue Jays
well,
hat.
you know what? 2 adults went to the baseball game without their kids. They do not. That would have solved. I bet you that would have erased 2025 and all their mishaps.
And again, it's all about them. There is no. They're so self-centered. It just bothers me so much.
Huge miss.
Yep.
Huge miss. I'm sorry, people. Megan, we're still open to talk with you. Our invitation still stands. We have another episode.
Yep.
We're not yay people.
And that those children are completely separated from the world, from their families, from the greater family, their family unit, their cousins. Do they know
their legacy?
Their legacy.
You're 43% Nigerian. They don't know what they are.
And that bothers me too. How can you be 43% Nigerian?
Okay.
That's a whole other. Ooh.
Allegedly. Okay.
Oh, so was
Bolelyn?
Anne's fate tied to her womb?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes. Is Megan's? Yes, and everything else it's tied to.
Megan's children aren't tied to the throne, but every time she trots them out for her media posts, they are shown in public. But so they're both. It wasn't womb politics for Meghan. It was public politics.
Both her kids are going to be in therapy. If they're really Harry's, they're going to be. They're not going to be able to make friends.
Issues.
They're not going to be able to be
socialized.
They're not going to be able to get a job easily because they're going to be quirky during an interview. And I'm using the word quirky. Yeah, she's not doing them any favors.
No. So the way we thought about this was, one, Anne shook a nation and lost her life. Meghan shook the media and the monarchy. And what did she gain?
Oh, that song, Bad Reputation.
I know I got a bad reputation.
She gained a streaming deal. She gained her Instagram posting back. Is she going to start the TIG back? Who knows? But she's back on social media, and is she going to survive out there?
No, not the way she's doing it.
No.
Not the way.
Very sad.
Okay.
But so this is our comparison of Anne Boleyn versus Meghan Markle. We hope you enjoyed it. And as you know, we are humanitarians, hence all of our bananas. We enjoy writing on bananas. Bananitarians. Humanitarians. Well, you know what? I strive to be a humanitarian, but unfortunately, I'm only a bananitarian.
Okay, I am going to tell you, we love Shakespeare, and Henry VIII and his wives is a Shakespearean tragedy. Please read up on it. There are
Yes.
very thick and thin books that you can read about his wives if you don't want to give up. But it was fascinating. And when like I said, this is like,
Yep.
good job, Elle.
Thank you, LL.
I
Good
think,
job.
I think we did a good job here.
I think we did too.
So, ladies and
thank you all.
gentlemen,
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring a cowbell,
and
and
watch our cheat sheet if you're still confused
Yep.
about us, because we're not that bad.
oh, we're great.
No,
How great are we?
but
In our
in our own minds. In our own minds.
So,
Okay,
thank you
everybody.
all.
Thank you. Have
Peace
a great
out.
day.
Bye bye. Peace and care.